Hey, I think you're going to enjoy this tour with Tom. We're at 16010 Canard Circle in Lakeway. This is Vineyard Bay. And I want to make sure that I thank my good friend Dave Mosrie from Texas Ally Real Estate Group and the owners of this house for the permission to just show it off and try to tell its story. This is the first floor. Well, from street level, it appears to be the first floor. If you're coming in from the lake, it's the second floor. This is a true multi-generational home. And I think what distinguishes the upstairs from the downstairs, among many things, is that the upstairs primarily has wood flooring and downstairs primarily has more hard flooring. But welcome to the first floor. We're just going to kind of take a little spin around, tease you with views of the lake. HOA dues on this are $3,200 per year, and it does, as I understand, it does come with a boat slip. But we are just kind of looking from the back of the house now. Little bar there. Kitchen is off to the left. Kind of a dining hall back there. But we're going to do just a slow tour so you can enjoy this view. And maybe if you've got questions or observations, let me know. Maybe there's something you'd want to change. I know a guy, as I like to say. Double oven, fantastic refrigerator, 6-burner stove plus griddle, dual ovens. And now let's just slow down and enjoy. I suppose that's a little desk alcove. The dishwasher is well camouflaged. And in the corner, the opposite corner, there on the left, that's a pantry, and even the doors up top open. I didn't open them myself, but I did see the hinges from inside the pantry. Back behind the pantry, we'll see just very briefly. So just for you to consider, there is a half bath and a laundry room and a closet. But here we go. All of these great windows, you can see the light. You can actually see the breeze in the trees. It's 1.5 acres. I don't know if I've mentioned the price yet. We're listed at $3,600,000. A low tax rate of 1.6589. Got questions about Texas property tax? We've got answers. But now we're kind of breezing through. Again, we see the wood flooring. Here's a nice wet bar for entertaining, and there's plenty of parking on the driveway. 3-car garage, by the way. I believe there are 3 fireplaces, all gas. And I didn't move my tripod. Sorry about that. Okay, closets on the left. There's the half bath. That goes out towards the garage. And now we're just to the left of the entry. This is the office where seriously good stuff must happen. This is very spacious. Looks like a great place to make decisions. It also looks like a great place to smoke a stogie. But with so much outdoor space, why would you get that in the walls? No indication when I was there of any smoking. Very clean looking, very clean smelling house. Having said that, all contracts in Texas are as-is contracts, which means unless you ask for repairs, elevator on the right, and get it inspected, you're making a purchase without an informed decision. We're going to take a little bit of time here in the master suite, the maestro's quarters. I mean, this thing has everything, including 2 bathrooms. That is the dream suite for the ladies' room. If you'd like to see a better view of the men's room and maybe just a quick walkthrough, you could look at some of my other social media platforms, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Instagram, and make sure you mention or look up Canard Circle, 6010 Canard Circle Tour with Tom. Isn't that a great view? Everything is well done. I mean, the time they must have spent to create a driveway, I just can't begin to imagine. And notice how I said create a driveway, because that thing isn't just something that they put sand down, got a roller out there, and then paved. But let's go in and check out the escape. I feel like Your Majesty needs to be fed grapes while you're bathing in that. It is just so wonderful. Water closet there on the left drawer. And I didn't actually go into that closet. There are 2 closets, there are 2 toilets, 2 showers, one of each in this bathroom. No tub on the other side, but it certainly has everything it needs, including a skylight to let some of the light in so you don't have to blind yourself at night when doing whatever is necessary. There's the shower. That's the closet door. Now, if you're looking at the front of the house, that is the far left window down the driveway. This is the view from the deck just next to that main suite, the maestro's suite, where all the music happens. Ample deck space both upstairs and downstairs, getting just another view of, there's the front door, 3-car garage off to the left. And this spiral staircase is so cool. It spins down and then does some kind of maneuver. I come from a flying family. Maybe that's an Immelman where it bends to the left, but it is very well done. And that, my friends, is the first floor. So we're going to head on down to the second floor. Down to the second. Yeah, that's right. And if you look at that staircase, that's the stairs that we were just looking at. The door in the back goes to HVAC and some storage, and that's a big kind of a wine cellar. Comes complete with two gates. It's lockable, 2 keys. But here we are looking from floor number 2. And that's what it looks like outside, just giving you a view. Toward the end of the video, I think I've got it set up so that when you're near the water, you can turn it up and there's actually a baby osprey requesting respectfully to be fed. Just a whistle, but if you've heard an eagle before, it sounds very similar. All right, here we are back inside. There's a bar. There's a ice maker, mini fridge. There's plenty of room for another fridge there. There's an oven. And now we are in the wine cellar. Being that we are in the hill country and basements are almost unheard of and exceedingly expensive, we're just going to be kind of wrapped. This floor is mostly underground from on the left side there, and then exposed out there. There's the stairway. See how it bends back? Now we're coming into the theater. Comfortably seats 5. 2 refrigerator drawers. Plenty of storage in here. I didn't check to see if one is freezer and one is refrigerator, but the center doors right there, or drawers, are pull-out refrigerator, and there's ample storage there. That's an under stairwell closet that kind of bends around. And this is, I guess, the first bedroom downstairs. Walk-in closet. Well, 2 closet doors, and one has a high shelf and hanging rod, and the other one has 2 shelves and 2 hanging rods. So plenty of storage in there. But if you haven't bought a home like this before, I'm glad to walk you through the process. Now we're heading into the next full bathroom. This is out in the hallway. Full bathroom. It's 2 doors down from the theater. Wall to wall mirror. There's a door to the outside. Now there's a quick view. This is actually outside and down. And we'll see briefly as we go to the windows here. This is also a bedroom, and some of you believe you have to have a closet. That's not the case, at least not in Texas. But this does have a little mini closet and plenty of room for storage. Maybe it's just a great visiting room. Now we're on the opposite side and we're coming in. We're just above the pool. You'll see that. This is a huge bedroom. 4 bedrooms down, 1 bedroom up. There's a good view. There's the pool, which is, I'm going to guess, is 4 feet deep. Each side, or both sides, has a staircase down. And those stairs go down 4 steps. The 4th step being the bottom of the pool. So that is how I calculated 4 feet deep. Dual vanity here. This is, again, another reason we can kind of call this a multi-generational house. That's a shared bath, not a shared sink, for the next bedroom. The flooring was so well done. If the driveway took a long time, this also must have taken quite a long time. They hired true craftsmen to build this house, which, as I recall, was built in 2002. Thermador appliances. Comes with a slip. All right, just taking a look. Closet with shelves. You could maybe even call that a pantry. And here is a stackable washer and dryer. Upstairs laundry, much larger laundry room, and great soaker sink that goes, well, I'm not 6 feet tall, but it goes elbow deep. And we're already toward the end. This is as the sun set on this beautiful house. And I'm glad that you joined me for this tour with Tom. We're now kind of now we're at the front of the house. And you can see the intricacy, center circle. There's another view. That's the upstairs bedroom. This is a Sunday evening, and it was not crazy on the lake. It's not always going to be that way, but later in the evening it tends to be that way. This, my friends, is my vision of what lake living should look like. Maybe it's not the dream home, maybe it is the dream home. And as the lights take effect and we get closer to sunset, I want to thank you for joining me on this tour with Tom. And I look forward to seeing you on the video.